Hey, how's it going everyone? It's Carl here again, and today we're going to be having a look at some of the new weapons that have come out for Splatoon. Yep, so we're going to be buying off this L-3 Nozzlenose D. It's got a pretty good range there. Our sub-weapon is the burst bomb, special weapon is the Kraken, so that's cool, bought that. Now we'll move on to the Bamboozler 14 Mark 1. Now the stats on that are really impressive when you look at it. So for the sub-weapon you've got a splash wall, and for the special you've got the dreaded killer whale. That's right, so that's cool. Now I might as well test this one out too. So there we go, all done, and we'll head out to the shooting range. Starting off with the Bamboozler. So what I like to do first is run all the way down here, start on the first line, and it gives me a good indication of how far the weapons can shoot. So I like to just fire away for as long as I can. It also gives me a good idea of how long the ink will last. But just look at that charge, it's firing off really quickly. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 lines, just a little over 5 lines. That's not too bad for a charger. Not as good as some of those other sniper rifles out there, but you're going to be sacrificing some of that distance for some speed. So that's pretty good. And okay, let's test out the sub. There it is. There's your splash wall. That's really good to hide behind when you're in a bit of a firefight. And I'll move on up to the next layer to fire off my special weapon here. Here's the killer whale. You don't want to be anywhere near that. It's cool. So man, look how fast that is. That's firing off. That's really impressive. Not my type of weapon, but still, I can imagine it's going to be fairly popular. And again, there are a lot of weapons to choose from these days, so that's cool. That is the Bamboozler. Now let's check out the next one. And that was the L-3 Nozzlenose D. All right, we'll head out to the beginning. Oh, actually, all I have to do is just push reset. Okay, anyway, back to the first line again, just like always, and fire off. Now this one's one of those annoying kind of weapons where you can't just hold down the button. You have to. It's more of a burst fire. It'll fire off a couple of shots and then you have to let go and then fire it again. So I can see that kind of getting a little annoying in the match. That's at 1, 2, 3, 4.5-ish, about 4.5 lines. So obviously not as good as the Bamboozler, but then, different types of weapons, aren't they? So there was your sub. You've got the bombs there, the burst bombs, which are actually really, really good. And here I'm just running around having a little squirt. Yeah, cool. So it looks like you're going to get a lot of quicker coverage with this type of weapon. And it's kind of good that they added another one too, because I think there's only one other Nozzlenose out there. I'm pretty sure there is. So anyway, head on up here to some fresh targets and we'll fire off the Kraken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. Dreaded Kraken. So, there we have it. Those are the 2 new weapons that have come out today. I imagine we're going to be running into a lot of people. And then again, it is Splatfest for everybody. Best to stick with what you know. Well, there we go. Thank you very much for watching, people. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more, just subscribe.